Hi everyone! Today I'm going to share with you the top 10 superfoods that will help you to have a healthy body. Now, what are superfoods? These are special foods which have some special effect on your health. Okay, they may be called as functional foods or nutraceuticals, but these are very popular in the market nowadays. And these superfoods can help you to boost your energy, improve your immunity, improve your digestion, even reduce weight, prevent heart disease, prevent diabetes, prevent cancer, and so on and so forth. Right, so let's get started. Is amla. Amla is really one of my favorite fruit because it is extremely rich in vitamin C. It is said that it contains 15 times more vitamin C than oranges. But not only vitamin C, amla is also rich in choline, which helps in liver detoxification, which helps in preventing fatty liver. It is also rich in antioxidants like phenolic compounds, flavonoids. Even certain alkaloids are present. Not only that, amla is also rich in fiber, which helps in preventing constipation. It also contains essential minerals like iron, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, and so on and so forth. Amla also helps in slowing down the aging process due to its antioxidant properties. Amla contains a compound known as corosolic acid, which has anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. Now, how should you consume amla? You can eat amla fresh as it is. You can add it to salads. You can even make pickles out of amla, or you can take amla juice. I usually take amla juice during my breakfast time, maybe about 30 milliliters or so. But remember one important thing. Do not take amla if you have low blood sugar, if you are a diabetic patient. Okay, so amla should be avoided if you have low blood sugars. All right, now let's move to the next superfood, which is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is prepared from apple cider, which is basically fermented apple juice. Now, apple cider vinegar is a drink which is really good for your health. Why is it good? Because it is extremely acidic in nature. Even if you have acidity, you can use apple cider vinegar. In fact, acidity is the reason why we need to consume apple cider vinegar. How should you take apple cider vinegar? Usually, you should take 1 tablespoonful of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water during your breakfast or lunch. Do not forget to add a little honey to it because apple cider vinegar is highly acidic. It may cause irritation in your throat or in your stomach, so always add a little honey and then take it. Now, let us talk about blueberries. Blueberries are the richest source of antioxidants on this entire planet. Not only blueberries, all the dark-colored berries are extremely rich in antioxidants, like anthocyanins, catechins, quercetin, even vitamin C. Blueberries help in preventing cognitive decline. They help in preventing Alzheimer's disease. They also prevent cardiovascular diseases. They prevent even certain types of cancers. Now, how should you consume blueberries? You can consume it raw as it is. You can add to smoothies. You can make cakes out of it. You can make pies out of it. You can make jams out of it. In fact, if you live in a colder place where winters are there, then you can freeze blueberries. In fact, freezing blueberries will increase its shelf life. And if you take frozen blueberries, it is very good for your health. It can be added to shakes, to smoothies, and even to various desserts. Blueberries are really a powerhouse of nutrition. Now let us talk about pomegranates. Pomegranates are also extremely rich in antioxidants. Pomegranates contain ellagic acid, punicalagin, anthocyanins, flavonoids, tannins, and so on and so forth. All these antioxidants help in preventing heart disease. They help in preventing cancer. They help in reducing inflammation in the body. They help in improving your immunity. They improve your digestion. Now, how should you consume pomegranate? The easiest way to consume pomegranate is to just extract the juice out of it, and then you can drink that juice. But remember one important thing: the skin of pomegranate has to be removed before consuming. Now, many people say that the skin of pomegranate is edible, but the skin has to be soft. If the skin is hard, then definitely it cannot be digested by our body. So always remove the skin and then either eat the arils as it is or else extract the juice out of it. Now, many people will ask me whether I can take pomegranate juice along with my food or after my food. You can take pomegranate juice along with your food as well as after your food. There is no problem at all. Pomegranate juice is very, very beneficial for your health. It can be taken any time during the day. Now let us talk about broccoli. Broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable. Cruciferous vegetables are extremely good for your health. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, which helps in liver detoxification, which helps in preventing fatty liver, which prevents even certain types of cancers, especially cancer of the liver and cancer of the stomach. Now, many people do not like to eat broccoli. Some people say that it causes gas. Yes, if you have bloating, if you have gas, if you have indigestion, then broccoli has to be avoided. But broccoli is extremely rich in vitamins and minerals. It is rich in vitamin C, K, calcium, potassium, sodium, iron, manganese. Even folate is present. And all these nutrients help in strengthening your immunity, help in preventing cardiovascular diseases, and prevent even certain types of cancers. Now, how should you cook broccoli? Please do not overcook broccoli. If you overcook broccoli, all the nutrients will be lost. Broccoli can be steamed, it can be stir-fried, or it can be lightly boiled. And in fact, it is better if you eat raw broccoli, maybe as salads, or maybe in various recipes. Next on the list is chia seeds. Chia seeds are very, very tiny seeds, but they are extremely rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Apart from omega-3 fatty acids, chia seeds are also rich in dietary fibers, which helps in improving your digestion. They prevent constipation. They also prevent even certain types of cancers. Chia seeds also contain important minerals like magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, and so on and so forth. Now, how should you consume chia seeds? You can soak chia seeds overnight, and then you can take it in the morning, maybe with your breakfast. You can add soaked chia seeds to smoothies, or you can make chia pudding. You can make chia cakes. You can make chia laddu. So many things you can make out of chia seeds. Just soak it overnight and then consume it. Do not roast chia seeds, because if you roast chia seeds, all the omega-3 fatty acids will be destroyed. So soak it overnight and then take it. Now let us talk about flax seeds. Flax seeds are again extremely rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Apart from omega-3 fatty acids, flax seeds are also rich in lignans, which are phytoestrogens. They also contain dietary fibers, which help in improving your digestion, which prevent constipation. Now, how should you consume flax seeds? You can take flaxseed oil, or you can take ground flax seeds. In fact, it is better if you take ground flax seeds because it is easier to digest. So if you want to take flaxseed oil, you have to be very, very careful. The flaxseed oil has to be cold pressed. It has to be unrefined. It has to be organic. Otherwise, it loses all its nutrients. You can take flaxseed oil or you can take ground flaxseed, maybe about 1 tablespoonful per day. Flaxseed is also extremely good for ladies who are suffering from PCOD and PCOS. Now, let us talk about kale. Kale is a leafy green vegetable, which is extremely rich in chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a special pigment, which is similar to the blood pigment, which gives the green color to all the plants. Kale is extremely rich in chlorophyll, which is very good for your health. It helps in blood purification. It also helps in liver detoxification. Kale is also rich in other nutrients like vitamin A, C, and K, dietary fibers, even beta-carotene is present. And all these nutrients help in strengthening your immunity, help in preventing cardiovascular diseases, prevent even certain types of cancers. Now, how should you cook kale? Please do not overcook kale, otherwise all the nutrients will be destroyed. Kale can be steamed, it can be stir-fried, it can be lightly boiled. In fact, it is better if you eat raw kale, maybe as salads, or maybe in various recipes. Now let us talk about mushrooms. Mushrooms are the only known animal source of vitamin D. Mushrooms are extremely rich in vitamin D, which helps in boosting your immunity. Mushrooms also contain important antioxidants like phenolic compounds, flavonoids, even certain terpenoids are present. Now, how should you cook mushrooms? Please do not overcook mushrooms. Overcooked mushrooms will lose all their nutrients. Mushrooms can be lightly sautéed, or they can be added to your soups, to your stews, to your stir-fries. In fact, if you add mushrooms to your pizzas, it is going to be very, very tasty, and it is going to be extremely nutritious. So, mushrooms are really, really a good food for your health. Now, lastly, I will talk about nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are the richest source of healthy fats. They are extremely rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Apart from omega-3 fatty acids, nuts and seeds are also rich in dietary fibers, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Seeds, macadamia nuts, walnuts, almonds, cashews, nuts and seeds help in providing you energy, help in strengthening your immunity, help in preventing cognitive decline. Now, how much nuts and seeds should be consumed? Maybe about 1 ounce per person per day. Do not consume more than that, otherwise it may lead to weight gain. Nuts and seeds have to be consumed raw as it is, nothing added, nothing removed. So these are the 10 superfoods which are very, very beneficial for your health. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a healthy day. Stay happy, stay healthy. Bye-bye.